Your comment? Any questions for players or coach?
Ralph, this was pretty dominating performance that you had today. Would you just speak to how dominating it was?
You know, you always come into a basketball game, you know, wanting to dominate. You know, you don't too many people like playing close ones, but, you know, we'll take it close. We'll take it dominant. We'll take it anyway, you know. And this time of the year, you're just trying to win and you're trying to advance.
Rep.
Just talk about what a difference a year makes in terms of the confidence coming in here.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that before we got here. You know, us playing last year, we actually watched the interview from last year in this press conference, and we were sitting here, you know, and it was, you know, it was a big confidence booster for our kids, especially these three here. These three here, they were here last year. Not only here, they were playing on the floor, you know, and it was just, it seemed like they was really comfortable out there, you know, and I'm really proud of the way they carried themselves and the way they handled themselves, and hey, they played extremely well.
Thank Ralph. I'm sorry. You got. If you looked at the box, you'll see you got 3 double-doubles from your guys. Could you just speak to each of their performances that, you know, from, you know, just the 3 guys on down?
Oh, yeah, man. A double-double for anybody is huge. To have 3 on the same team is magnificent, you know what I mean? And not only, you know what I mean, we've been stressing on the rebound, and we actually won the rebound battle, you know what I mean? So that's pretty good, and that says the commitment that those kids are putting themselves with. You know, they committed themselves to the things that win, the rebounding, the defense. Those are the things. So I'm just proud that they to have 3 kids on the team to have a double-double. You know, I'm extremely blessed.
For the players, it seemed like you guys were much more comfortable in the second half, and the lead got to 20 pretty fast. Why were you guys so much more comfortable in the second half, and what were you doing that made you so effective?
We had to calm down, and then we had to play our game. We wasn't playing our game. We just out there playing, running around like they was, and we had to be more disciplined than they was, and that's what we did. We came out and played our game.
Y'all answer that?
We just had to execute our game plan. We kind of shied away from it in the first half, but second half we talked about it in the locker room, and we came out and did what we were supposed to do.
You got any thoughts, Deontay? Other questions for the players or coach?
Ralph, could you just talk about the matchup with Sunshine? I don't know if you've had a chance to see them, or just kind of what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, you know, this is kind of planned here. You know, Sunshine was here last year also, and we actually saw Sunshine. We played them in camp down at the University of Alabama, and from that point on, we kind of knew who the top 2 teams were in Class 1A. You know, I think that's one of the biggest differences in classifications. 1A, you can kind of fizzle out who the top 3, 4, 5 teams are. 7A is kind of hard. But, you know, from the beginning of this summer, we actually thought that Sunshine would be here. The matchup we have with them would be pretty, hey, that's what we want. You playing on the biggest stage in the state, and you playing against a couple of Division I players, hey, let's toss it up.
Other questions?
How did that game come out when y'all played them in the camp? And
you know, I don't know. They probably won by a couple of digits. I mean, that don't mean anything now.
Deontay, what do you remember about playing them last time, and kind of how do you see that matchup?
Speak in the mic, man.
That matchup, it was a good matchup.
Hold on just a second. I can't hear you real good.
Hey, talk right here, like in the mic.
You can speak up.
Good.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a good matchup. They had Clincher Pope, but he's gone now, so I think we can win.
Other questions? If not, Coach, congratulations. Welcome to the finals.
Hey, thank y'all.
There'll be some other interviews probably, and go all the way over to that far side. If you